I'm Tom Selway and we're broadcasting to you from the University of South Wales Atrium here in Cardiff. Before the end of the show, we will find out who has won the Best Youth Short, the Iris Prize Best British Short, supported by Film 4, the Iris Prize Best Feature Award, sponsored by Bad Wolf, 2 Performance Awards, Best Performance in a Male Role, sponsored by Attitude Magazine, and Best Performance in a Female Role, sponsored by Diva Magazine. And yes, the main prize, supported by the Michael Bishop Foundation. And at £30,000, the Iris Prize is still the world's largest short film prize. But before all that, let's have a reminder of our Tier 1 sponsors. I'm delighted to be joined here in the studio by the chair of Iris Prize, Andrew Pearce. Andrew, welcome. It's great to see you again.
Thrilled to be here, and I'm very envious of your jacket.
Well, you're more than welcome to borrow it after the show. But
I need a smaller version.
Listen, Andrew, you must be very happy that Iris has actually taken place this year.
I'm really thrilled, actually, because it was always going to be difficult. And when you consider quite a lot of other festivals have been cancelled or in a scaled-down version, I think Berwyn, Grant and the team have done an outstanding job, and they've put together an Iris Prize, which I'm hugely proud of, with great skill, verve, and they've done it because they love the prize, and they've shown huge commitment. And I think it's an Iris Prize to be proud of, our 14th Iris Prize, and arguably certainly our most different prize, but it doesn't lack anything for not being here in person.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Now, of course, some people are still asking why we do need festivals like this. What do you say to those people?
You know, I'm often asked that. They say, why are you chairman of an LGBT prize? Because you gay guys have got everything you need. Well, look, people never ask that about the Jewish community. The Jewish film festivals celebrate the Jewish culture. LGBT film festivals celebrate our great gay culture, the joy in our culture, but they also highlight some of the continuing problems we experience in the gay community. And just think, for example, in Britain, only yesterday, on Friday, new figures were released under the Freedom of Information Act, which shows in the last 5 years the number of homophobic attacks have soared from 6,500 to 19,000. That's a 177% increase, which is shocking. And then just go to the Commonwealth. Our great Queen is head of the Commonwealth. There are 53 countries in the Commonwealth, 35 of them. In 35 of them, it's still illegal to be gay, and there are 70-odd countries in the world where it's illegal to be gay, and we know if you're in certain countries, if you're gay, you can be put to death. That's why we need our prize, to champion the great strides forward we're making in equality, but also to highlight the fact that still it's not easy to be gay in lots of places.
Now, earlier in the week, you mentioned a conversation almost at the start of the pandemic that you had with Lord Glendonbrook. Tell me about that.
Well, Michael Bishop, as I know him, of course, when I first knew Michael, he was plain Mr. Michael Bishop. Then he was elevated to Sir Michael Bishop. Now he's Lord Glendonbrook, and he, of course, is our most generous sponsor. But when the pandemic started, he said, if this goes on, and it could, who would have thought it was going to last this long, and we don't know how much longer it's going to last. He said, you must put the Iris Prize must continue, because you've got to maintain the fantastic momentum that we've seen. He's been with us for a decade. It's grown and grown, more films, more people watching it. And he said, if you don't put it on, even if you have to put it on in a virtual sense, we will lose that momentum. So we took him at his word, and I said to Bowen and the team, you've got to get Iris up and running, and they've done just that. And he, I can tell you, is absolutely delighted.
Now, that conversation, that would have taken place before you yourself contracted COVID-19. How bad was that for you?
Well, look, I'm not going to say it was terribly bad. I did get it quite early on. I was struck down for 10 days. It must have been bad. I didn't have any alcohol, no gin and tonic. I didn't eat for a week. I lost weight, which I can't really afford to do, but it didn't get into my lungs. I didn't require hospital treatment, unlike our Prime Minister. We are exactly the same height. He was 17 stone, 6 went into hospital. I'm under 11 stone. There is a difference. But it was like very bad flu, Tom, but I got over it quite quickly, and I'm fighting fit.
Well, you look great, and we're so pleased that you got through it without any sort of difficulty. So we're just really happy that you are fit and well. Now, Andrew, it's been a strange year, obviously, for everybody, in many different ways. But this could be arguably the most significant year for Iris in its history.
Yeah, and that's, again, a credit to Bowen and the team, given that instruction by their chairman, their chair, to say, you've got to put on a great Iris Prize. Think about what happened on the opening night. Normally, we would have in the Cineworld's biggest screen 400 people. I'd be there, normally in the front row, watching. This year, 5,000 people watched our opening night, all over the United Kingdom, and I think we will keep a lot of those people. It means the Iris family has grown even more, an extraordinary success, and again, a great credit to the team. And it, again, in my mind, cements the Iris Prize's reputation as one of the finest short film festivals in the world.
Andrew, it's been a real pleasure. Thank you so much for coming to see us.
And as ever, I'm always delighted to be here. Cardiff, of course, is my second home.
Well said. And hopefully we'll see you next year in what is hopefully a more regular Iris. We'll see.
I hope so.
Me too. Let's start sharing some awards. The Iris Prize Youth Award is shortlisted and then voted for by young people, the future audience and possibly future filmmakers. The 2020 shortlist is My God, I'm Queer, Snake, When in Rome and Wings. Congratulations to all 4 films. And now the winner of the Iris Prize Youth Award 2020 is Wings. Congratulations. Let's take a look at the winning film. We're now going to focus on our 3 feature film awards, and with me in the studio is the industry liaison at Bournemouth Film School, Lewis Bailey. Lewis, welcome to the studio. It's great to see you.
Hi, and you. Yeah, it's good to see you
It's
too.
a bit of a different Iris this year, I'm afraid, but at least you're here and you're with us.
Absolutely, yeah. It's really nice to be back in Cardiff and in this studio as well, which of course we normally use for Iris. So it feels familiar, which is quite comforting as well at the moment.
Yeah, and fingers crossed we can use it in the normal way next year.
I hope so.
Let's hope so. So you chaired the jury this year for the feature film. What was it like for everybody watching remotely rather than watching all together?
It worked really well, actually. All the jury members got to plan their days around the films and got to do it in their own time. And yeah, it was great.
So the general standard is always very high at Iris. This year we've had 7 feature films in total. What's been the consensus of the jury in terms of the quality of those features?
As you said, the calibre at Iris is always really high for features and shorts alike. And each of these films, they're all so different. They all bring something completely unique to the table. They all stand apart on their own. And yeah, they're just, I can't recommend them highly enough.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Lewis, it's time to hand out another award. So can you please announce the winner of Best Performance in a Male Role, sponsored by Attitude Magazine?
Absolutely, my pleasure. And the winner is Leandro Faria Lilo from Dry Wind.
Congratulations to Leandro. Let's take a look at his performance. Great stuff. And you can watch Dry Wind starting Monday morning on our catch-up service. More details at irisprize.org. OK, Lewis, let's move on to the Best Feature Film, sponsored by Bad Wolf.
Thanks, Tom. And the winner is Cocoon.
Congratulations to Cocoon, and we have a message from the filmmakers and a first look at a brand new UK trailer for the film.
Hi to Cardiff, I'm Leonie Krippendorf. I'm the director and screenwriter of Cocoon, and I'm very happy and very honored to receive the prize for the Best Feature Film. The world has changed so much to the worse in the last years, and I think our responsibility as filmmakers has become bigger, and that we have to show the world as a place that is very diverse and very colorful in order to be respected and to fight for our rights. And especially because homophobia is rising so much in so many places, I think it's important to show beautiful and also happy queer love stories that stand against all the pain and all the discrimination, and that queer people can connect with. And that's what I try to do with Cocoon. And I'm very touched and very happy that this seemed to be seen. So thank you to the jury, and thank you to the festival, and thank you to everyone who was watching Cocoon and who could open their hearts for our film. Thanks and bye-bye.
Jule, bist du glücklich, wenn Aline deine Hand nimmt?
Klar,
Und was willst du dann noch von David?
ist doch was ganz anderes.
Ich finde andere Mädchen manchmal so schön. Ich finde es auch schön, wenn ich den Körper von einem anderen Mädchen spüre.
Du bist 14, Nora. Da hat man so viele unterschiedliche Gefühle.
Besetzt! Mach mal auf. Gib mal deine Hose. Ich wasch die aus.
Wer ist denn das?
Das ist die Neue aus der Nachbarsklasse. Die heißt Romi oder so.
Als ich vorhin geschwommen bin, da habe ich was im Wasser gesehen. Es sah wunderschön aus. Ganz so vollgepumpt mit Licht und Wasser. Und als ich es dann hochgeholt habe, da war es nur eine einfache Plastiktüte. Stell dir mal vor, so ist es mit einem schön. Es ist da und dann ist es einfach wieder weg. Glaub ich nicht.
She looked out to the horizon. She didn't have much left to see.
Thanks to Lewis, and he's left us with one more award in the feature film category for Best Performance in a Female Role, sponsored by Diva magazine. And who better to announce the winner than our very good friend who performed from her home on opening night. I'm delighted to welcome back to Iris, Heather Small. Heather, welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you. So, listen, it's been a strange year. Of course, we're having Iris, which is great, but how have you been getting through lockdown over the last couple of months?
I think what I've been doing, I've been speaking to friends. I have been going out to eat. You know, I've been doing the
Eat out to help out.
That's right, the eat out to help out, which was fun. But mostly, I've been hanging with my family because in lockdown, you know, we could only do that. But since we come out of lockdown, I've been trying to socialise with a few friends. Just keep that small group of people, but eating out and hanging out, mostly outside, not in your home.
Of course, obviously.
I've taken the advice.
You've been very
I've
respectful.
been a good citizen.
But has it taken a toll on you, or have you managed to find sort of solace in being able to talk to your family and friends?
I think that I've done some things online for people. So I've done some charity events, and that's been great.
Yeah.
I've even done a Pride for America.
Amazing.
So yeah, I'm keeping busy, and I'm writing and recording.
That's
so
good
yeah,
stuff.
just keeping it interesting for myself. I think that's what you've got to do to mentally survive. To think that there's going to be a better tomorrow. So
Let's hope there will be.
yes, we have to work towards it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's
If only
part
the
of-
government would. But is that too political?
Well, you've said it now. I mean, well, at least we're having Iris this year, which is great. Obviously, it's a very different Iris. But what does Iris mean to you? Because you've been part of the family for quite some time now.
Yeah, for me, Iris means talent. It means diversity. It means the best filmmaking. And for me, short films is so difficult. And I've said before, it's many voices, many stories, and the way they tell those stories, it's amazing. And it's heartwarming as well. And some of the things are not easy to watch, but your truth is your truth.
Yeah.
And once you're able to get it out there and make people understand who you are and what you're about, I think that's a brilliant creative endeavour. So
true indeed. Well, I think it's time for another award. So Heather, if you can please announce the name of the winning performance in a female role, sponsored by Diva magazine.
And the winner is Lena Erzendowski.
Congratulations to you, Lena, and I do believe now that we have a message from Lena, and we'll catch up with Heather later on in the show.
Hi to Cardiff, my name is Lena Erzendowski. I play Nora in Cocoon by Leonie Krippendorf, and I really want to thank you for the prize for the best performance in a female role and the best feature film. You can't believe how happy you make me. It is a wonderful feeling to be seen and understood, and I hope that Cocoon transports all of our little messages and thoughts through Leonie Krippendorf's vision into the world. Thanks to the jury, and have a wonderful day, because mine is gonna be great.
Next, we have the Iris Prize Best British Award, supported by Film 4. Here's a reminder of the 15 amazing films in competition. All right then, the top 4 films in no particular order are Wings, Queens, The Passing, and Better.
Get a long line down here.
What for?
Contouring.
Yeah. Okay. I know. What's contouring?
It's look in the mirror. See the curve of your cheek here? There?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about bringing that out.
Okay.
All right, look at me. Actually, suck in for me, like a fish.
Jamie, where have you been then?
You're right.
How's,
Max, can we play soon? Mum, we've got to go.
Yeah, go on then, babe. I'll explain later. See you later, guys.
Hello everyone, it was a privilege to have chaired the Best British Jury at this year's Iris Festival. I'd like to thank my fellow jury members and all 15 finalists. Shortly you'll discover the winning title, but the journey for all 15 films has not stopped there. We'll be releasing them tonight on All 4 for viewing over the next 12 months. Hopefully next year we can all be together in Cardiff, but meantime, keep safe.
Amazing to have Film 4 join the Iris family. And as Tim said in his piece, all 15 of the Best British Iris Prize shorts will be available on All 4 from Sunday morning for the next 12 months. And I'm delighted to announce the winner of the Iris Prize Best British Award, supported by Film 4, with a package of services sponsored by Pinewood Studios Group. The winner is Better, directed by Michael J. Ferns. Congratulations, and I was fortunate enough to have a chat with the winner earlier today.
Such good news. Oh my God.
And I was saying, I'm very surprised, but that's brilliant. Thank you so much.
That's so exciting. Oh my God, thank you.
And it's our first big win. So that's a new thing for us as well. So that's brilliant. Thank you so much.
Where would we be without Lord Glendonbrook? Andrew Pearce has already mentioned that he was determined to present the award this year, no matter what. Let's hear from the great man himself.
Travelling to Cardiff with my partner Martin is one of the highlights of our year. And although we're not in Cardiff ourselves this year, I feel we are via the social media, taking part in what will be recognised as a significant year in the development of the Iris Prize. The Iris Prize continues to be the world's largest short film prize, and I'm delighted that through the Michael Bishop Foundation, we have been able to support the winners to create new short films. These Iris productions are wonderful opportunities for the filmmakers to be given the freedom to share our stories to a world that sometimes ignore us and sometimes hate us. I would like to thank all our other donors who have loyally supported the Iris Prize over many years, and particularly our talented filmmakers and you, our loyal audience, for helping us deliver against the odds a film festival during this difficult year. I would especially like to recognise Andrew Pearce and Berwin Rowlands and all those in Team Iris in making the Iris Prize so unique in film festivals. Their perseverance in keeping the show on the road has been fundamental to its success. In adverse times, when the world is in a turbulent period and the future unknown, it is the arts, whether be in film, the stage, on television and other creative forms, who are often the most successful in bringing to the public the most enduring historical record of the times through which they have lived. I'm sure that those who make short films for 2021 will reflect in a hard-hitting way the circumstances in which our community have prevailed. Keep those cameras rolling.
We are getting closer to discovering who is the winner of the 2020 Iris Prize. Here's a reminder of the 35 short films.
I don't need another lover. I'll be alright here in the sun. I don't need you to be my lover. If I can lay by your side when the day is done. I'm not searching for him, so honey. I'm not searching for nobody's soul. I just know that I don't need a lover to break my heart. I can do that on my own. I'm not searching for him, so honey. I'm not searching for nobody's soul. I just know that I don't need a lover to break my heart. I can do that on my own. And all I wish for you is freedom, so you can find the halfway back home. 'Cause I know from the time I was broken that a love so strong is better than
The international jury this year met virtually and comprised of previous Iris Prize winners. The truly international array of Iris alumni also included Cardiff filmmaker Jay Bedwani. We caught up with him yesterday to have a chat.
I'm Jay, I'm a documentary filmmaker from Cardiff and I was on the jury this year. Judging the films virtually was very different to doing it in person. I really missed being in a theatre with other people, and I really missed being able to have a beer afterwards and talk with everyone about the films we'd just seen. But you know, there are positives to watching films at home, and being able to rewatch something straight away was great. Selection of films this year was really diverse. There were lots of stories being told about underrepresented groups, and in particular great stories about the Black experience, transgender experience, and they were told in a more complex way than I've seen before. The relationships between characters were more complex. There were some really strong stories, some really accomplished storytelling. In particular, the film Boys, the jury were really impressed with. A very complex relationship between a young boy and his mother, and the way the film was resolved was just really beautiful, and to tell a story that's complex and engaging in such a short space of time was, we thought, was really impressive. Each of the jury members had their own films that they really felt passionately about winning. There were some overlapping films that we all agreed should be in the final. But we all had these films that we just felt really touched us. So we were passionately arguing our cases, and it took a long time. It was really difficult.
So, here we go. The 2020 Iris Prize, supported by the Michael Bishop Foundation. The 4 finalists are Victoria, Short Calf Muscle, On My Way, and Boys. Let's have a reminder of that shortlist. Amazing films there, and one of them is the winner. To announce the name of the winner, I'm thrilled to welcome back Heather Small. Thanks for staying with us, Heather. So, this is it. 35 amazing films, 4 finalists, and there'll be much more information about the final 4 films and what the jury had to say on our website. But Heather, please, reveal the name of the Iris Prize 2020 winner, supported by the Michael Bishop Foundation.
The winner is... Victoria Warmerdam for Short Calf Muscle. Well done.
Fantastic. Heather, thank you so much for being with us.
Sure.
It is lovely
Pleasure.
to see you. Thank you. Now, I think we can possibly, if technology permits, go live to the winner.
Hello.
Hi, Victoria. It's Tom Selway from Iris Prize 2020. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I just wanted to let you know that you're one of the finalists for the Iris Prize. How do you feel about that?
That's amazing. Yeah.
Well, Victoria, I've got some great news for you. You are, in fact, this year's winner of the Iris Prize. Congratulations.
Wow. Wow, that's quite overwhelming.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm very pleased. It's just I'm a bit speechless actually, because it's a huge honor to win this huge prize. Wow.
Amazing. And how are you going to celebrate your win today?
Probably with some drinks with my producer. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, Victoria, thank you so much for joining us here at the Iris Awards. Congratulations once again, and we look forward to seeing your next film. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's an honor. Thank you.
Hey, gauw kleintje. Wil je een lekker klusje voor me doen? Nee. Nog niet?
Oh, jezus, zag je niet, man?
Nee, natuurlijk niet. Vieze kut, hoor!
And that is it from the 2020 Iris Awards. Thank you to everyone involved, and congratulations to all the winners. But remember, Iris doesn't end here. It continues all the way through October with our catch-up service. From Cardiff, be safe, and I'll see you soon. Don't party too hard. Bye-bye.